Good afternoon, everybody. This is your girl, Sandra Barnes, and I'm coming back at you on once again to drop some more words of truth and knowledge. What I'm going to be discussing real quick is about this coronavirus, that's happening and taking place among America today. We must understand that this virus that's happening among the world today has already been set up and has already been designed to depopulate the world. This is happening it started among in China. And if you can look at the research, this is nothing new. You don't have government officials, those that's been corrupted, evil and wicked, that's a part of greed, just want to destroy the world and just want to depopulate the country and, get rid of Americans. If you look at that word corona, it's almost sound like coroner. If you also look at it, coronavirus, it's pretty much mean death, sending people to the graveyard, if people don't pay attention to what's happening. This been going on years ago with the different officials bringing on different diseases and illnesses. Look at the Ebola that happened in Africa years ago. This has all been designed and planned to destroy America, and people must be alert and wake up and pay attention to what's going on within our world today. It's just absolutely ridiculous how, what's happening in the world today, and people is not paying attention and is not focusing, on the spiritual eye. How people is trying to kill us and get us out of here, with among the population, among people, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. I wish people just start doing their research and understand that this virus that's happening among the world is to depopulate the world and to get rid of Americans. And people is not understanding it, instead of making a joke about it, instead of understanding the real facts of what's going on with the government, which is corrupted, with all the nonsense and bullshit they have brought upon the world today is absolutely ridiculous. And people need to wake up and pay attention and know what's happening out here, before it's too late. And I wish that people will understand and read and do their research about these viruses and about these different illnesses that's been affected among the world today, which is nothing new. I want people to watch this movie, online. It's called Venom. It all came from a snake bite. How this a snake was affected, with a deadly poison, and somehow the snake got a hold to a bunch of people where they had to depopulate, how people was killed over a snake bite, and they had to quarantine the whole state, how people died from this poisonous snake. And if you also look at this movie years ago, it's called Outbreak. With all these different diseases and how people was affected. How the world was in a state of emergency and people end up panicking. But if people don't wake up and pay attention to what's really going on instead of panicking and, instead of being foolish about the matter, you need to prepare yourself for what's really going to happen within the world today, because they trying to get people out of here and people is not paying attention to what's happening around the world with this daily virus that's taking place. So people wake up, wash your hands, bleach and sanitize and be alert to what's going on with this virus, because these people have to get you. These people have to get what's going to kill Americans, and people still is not woke, and hopefully people will be. Words of truth.